Hey, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm here with one of my favorite rappers, Young Nudy. How you doing, bro?
What's up, man?
You got your music playing out of your fucking headphones. I've never had a rapper show up blasting music out of their own headphones before.
Yeah, man, I really in my zone before I even got there and pulled up.
And they were right, too, because I told them I was going to give you these Bearwoods, and they were like, Nudy, don't smoke backwoods.
Oh, man.
You can't do it?
I mean, I smoke them motherfucker, but I don't smoke them motherfucker like how everybody else smoke them.
Well, you're just not really...
I'm going to smoke one just for you, fam.
You are?
Just for you. You
That's
gonna smoke
beautiful.
it, man?
I mean, I didn't roll this shit. This shit comes like this. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? We don't even have the door shut. His friends aren't even all in here yet. We might have started a little prematurely.
It's all right.
It's all right?
I mean, if we can keep the door shut.
Yeah. But let's just get them set up in the back part right over here. Huh?
Just go and shut the door.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, Joe. What Joe at?
I know this podcast is going to be legendary because you're one of the funniest dudes. Bro, I'm not going to lie. I was dying laughing watching you and Savage on Instagram Live the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That was so fucking funny, bro.
That shit wouldn't even got there go like that. Shot for real.
Oh, you didn't expect that to go viral?
Nah, hell nah, shit. I really on my live just kicking and chilling, fucking with my fans and shit. Them bouncers just popped up on my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know how this shit go.
Now, you're a social networking expert, I would say.
Yo, on my Insta live and shit. I just
Hilarious.
like fucking with the fans and shit.
But you're damn near like a comedian at times, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, not a comedian like that, but like you're just so funny at times that I'm like, yo, this guy, you know, you're just good at what you do. And you got fire ass music too. Let's just state the obvious.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So how'd you, well, I don't know. I guess we should just go all the way back to the beginning. Let's talk a little bit about where you're from and everything.
Backwoods smoking good.
Backwoods smoking.
Yes, sir. This motherfucker smoking good.
Yeah, man. That's why everybody smokes them. You starting to rethink the Swisher thing?
I'm gonna forever smoke Swish. I'm gonna forever be an Atlanta nigga, man.
You got like a 0.6 in this or what?
0.6, man, you crazy? But I would never roll up a 0.6 if goddamn God gave me that motherfucker, said it's the last blunt on earth. I'll tell his ass, look, God, we straight on that. We're gonna goddamn sacrifice that, cause look.
Okay, but don't you think at the end of the day, one of the main reasons why people smoke backwoods over Swishers is because you can get more weed in there?
No, I think they do it for the rush. They give you a rush, it's like a tobacco rush. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers smoke their cigarettes and shit. That's all it kind of remind me of. It just give you a little more rush with the weed when you hit that motherfucker. I mean, keep you up. Swish will give you what you want.
The thing about the Bearwoods is that they got the glass tip, so the shit be just hitting you so hard.
The shit only out here and shit. The niggas ain't doing this shit over there in the city where I'm at. Like niggas ain't just every day rolling up, putting the glass in the back of that bitch.
No, yeah, I mean this is a product. You go to the weed store and buy this shit, and it comes with the glass tip and everything. They told me that Thug, when he came to Atlanta, when he first knew about him, or when he first came to LA and he knew about him, he would just be hitting him up every day. I need the glass tips. I need the glass tips.
Well, I need the glass too. These motherfuckers smoking too.
Kind of luxurious.
The weed smoking too.
I mean, this is what it's going to be like in the future smoking weed is everything's going to have some special fucking tip. You know, all the blunts are going to come pre-rolled. You'll be able to buy like a pack of blunts at the store.
Yeah.
You ever think about that, the future of weed?
No, my future of weed is everywhere. Weed everywhere. You go in the grocery store and get a blunt of weed.
That's going to happen.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, for real.
When did you start smoking weed?
I first started smoking weed like, I want to say I was probably about 13, some shit. I was sneaking, smoking weed. But then I fucked around and got caught. You feel me? My mama beat the hell out of me.
Really?
So I stopped smoking. You feel me? But when I stopped smoking, shit. When I stopped smoking, shit, my mom was like, shit, you might as well smoke. I know you smoke.
So she told you not to, but then once she realized it was inevitable, she was kind of like, you might as well.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. See, my brother, he was sneaking and smoking. But instead of him like how I did, he was sneaking and he just went on and just told the truth. It's my little brother too. You feel me? He went out and told the truth like, Mom, I be smoking this shit. You feel me? So she like, shit. You know what I mean? I'd rather for you to smoke this shit in the house than smoke outside, get locked up. You feel what I'm saying?
First time I ever smoked weed, when I came home, I went in the garage and I took the WD-40 and I sprayed a big ass cloud of it, and then I like walked through the cloud.
Yeah.
I thought that would cover up the smell. When I think about it, that was probably like the kind of thing you would think of when you were high for the first time.
Niggas smoke outside in the cold and shit, man. Wind be eating up a nigga blind and shit. That way I be sneaking and smoking and shit and got that way. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't give a fuck. Long as I was getting high and shit.
Yeah. Gotta get high. Do you still get fucked up like you used to? Because you got some pretty legendary interviews online talking about doing drugs, like crazy stories.
Yeah, man. I don't get fucked up like that no more, man. For real, for real, for real. Especially on that drink. That drink have a nigga big as hell, too. For real, for real. Like, I used to be on that shit heavy, like heavy. You know, nigga fuck with it every blue moon and shit. You feel me? But it was just like how I used to be, constantly and shit, every day.
You had to fall back on that?
Yeah. I don't like being sleepy and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I like being high. I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna get high for what I want to get high for. You feel what I'm saying? But as just getting high just to be high, like, nah, hell nah. I'm gonna smoke weed every day, point blank, period. That shit done got adapted to the way of my living. How, like, when I wake up, I gotta smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my day probably won't even go right if I don't smoke. I be tripping and shit.
You don't think?
Hell nah, I be tripping and
Man,
shit.
I'm not a rapper, but I wake up in the morning and I find if I get a lot more work done if I don't smoke a blunt to start the day.
You gotta smoke a blunt.
Yeah, but you're a rapper.
Got to.
You're doing mostly rapper type things.
Fuck smoke.
You got change falling out of your pocket.
Oh yeah. I'm picking that shit up.
But it's like your first backwood, or your first backwood in a while, I'm assuming.
Nah, it ain't one in my first one in a while, but this motherfucker right here, hitting though.
Shout out Bearwoods again. We're smoking Diablo OG, I believe, right now.
Diablo OG, boy. I'm talking about, boy, this shit smoking. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know, somebody said that Atlanta ruined lean for everybody else because in Houston, when they were drinking lean, they weren't drinking it so crazy that they were like dying and shit, and then people in Atlanta like just started getting crazy with it. You think that's bullshit? It sounds like an oversimplification.
Oh, goddamn, no shit. Niggas been drinking lean before the rappers made the shit cool in the songs and shit.
That's a good
You know what
point.
I mean? So, I don't know shit. I can't say. I don't know where that lean shit started from. Shit, all I goddamn know, I'm a young nigga. All I know that lean was in the street and nigga was getting high. That's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? All the other shit, I don't goddamn know shit. They probably did fuck it up, I guess. They probably did.
Well, they always say that Justin Bieber ruined activists too because he fucking overdosed or some shit, and then that's why they took it off the market. Is because he made it kind of way more famous than it ever was before.
Justin Bieber was drinking lean?
I mean, yeah. He was fucked up on it for a while.
Damn. I ain't know that. You know, I don't be like, I'm just not getting into all the music shit, so I don't be knowing shit like that. You feel me? I used to Justin Bieber singing, all the little white kids.
You didn't know he was doing the same shit you were doing.
I ain't gonna, hell nah. I seen he was turned up, like he looked different. You feel me? Like, got tattoos and all that type of shit now. You feel me? But I just look at it as he done growed up. I ain't know he was out here pouring up.
He's probably smoking crack and shit too.
What?
I don't know. I'm just
I don't
making
think
shit
he
up.
smoking
But
big rock.
you don't think?
He better not be smoking no goddamn big rock. He making too much money.
No.
He smoking big ass
But think
rocks.
about it. There's no way that he's not doing coke, or at least hasn't done a lot of coke in his life.
Yeah.
So maybe he smoked some crack too. Who knows?
I don't know, man. That crack and that coke is something you gotta stay away from.
You
Real,
think?
it just made my nose itch thinking about that type of shit. Like, for
real?
real. Made me feel like I was on that shit.
You don't do coke anymore? What happened?
Coke, I ain't never did no motherfucking
You never tried it?
Never. Hey, man, who? Me and that shit don't mix, man. Yeah.
See, I feel like a lot of the dudes I know who do a lot of lean or a lot of Xans, that they like keep a little bit of coke on reserve in case they need to wake up.
Hell nah. Now I know niggas out here that like that for real. They undercover like a motherfucker.
Oh, it's
with
Hollywood,
that
yeah.
cocaine
Oh,
shit.
hell yeah.
You feel me? Like niggas that I know niggas that done came out here and done got turned out. That when they was in the city, they wasn't even doing a lot of shit, type of drugs and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
You don't think that shit's popping in Atlanta, like for your type of people? Like the young rappers and shit don't fuck with coke? Out here they do. I'll just throw that out there.
man, listen. Hell yeah, them niggas sneaking doing something. They doing some goddamn. See, they more on that Adderall and all that shit, like where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Used to be
Molly and
Molly
shit.
and all that shit. Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's what I love about Atlanta is that when you're in Atlanta, it's like a really, really big rap scene, music scene, but it's kind of humble in comparison to this shit out
really
here.
kind of hard though.
Yeah, but out
Let me
here
see
it's
what
like
that
Hollywood. It's like the show business. Like, yeah, you got a good rap scene, but you also have like the show business scene, whereas Atlanta doesn't have as much of that. So it's more of just like a real music scene. Tell me if I'm tripping.
Nah, you ain't tripping. You ain't tripping. Cause motherfuckers come to Atlanta on some music shit before they come down there thinking they finna got down and get in a movie script or something. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But Atlanta popping shit now though. You feel me? Like them folk, Atlanta got a lot of shit going on. I love the city.
I love
Don't
it.
need that but some goddamn reefer like what y'all got. We'll really have y'all fucked up out here, man.
The weed's not as good?
I'm talking about like dispensary wide, like
Right.
legal, like nigga really. You feel what I'm saying? Like wouldn't be no hassle about that shit. Police wouldn't be tripping and shit like that. I mean, I don't know. I just what I think. You feel me?
That's what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to move to Atlanta and just drive around and sell weed on my trunk.
What? Why you crazy as a motherfucker? You crazy as a motherfucker.
You know, hey, might be worth a shot. Yo, all right, so let's talk a little bit about your upbringing and like where Young Nudy's coming from and everything.
Huh?
Just want to know about Zone 6. I want to know about your upbringing, where you coming from.
Oh shit. Well, I come from Boulder Crest. You feel me? You know what I mean, you know that the block 1504. You know, Zone 6, Paradise E. You know what I mean? Boulder Crest, Flat Show, Gresham, to Bermuda. That's my zone, stomping grounds. You know, I'm all around that bitch. You feel me? You can pull up and catch me chilling. When I ain't doing no music shit, I ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? I'm still chilling in the hood. I still like to pull up, chill, get my car washed, and smoke weed and parking lot pimp. You feel me?
But you don't live in the hood anymore?
Hell nah. I been moved up. What? Shit. What? Stop.
No, that's good.
Nigga think I still live over there, though. As much as I be around and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Cause, like,
But you wouldn't feel safe living there at this point?
hell yeah, I still feel safe.
But like living there, like you wouldn't want to live there? Is it too grimy or what?
If I still had to stay in the neighborhood and shit like that, it wouldn't shit be changed. You feel me? I don't know. I wouldn't want to live there because I wouldn't be worrying more about niggas. I'd be worrying more about the police. You feel me? Police would be harassing.
You don't want to be the most famous dude who lives anywhere.
Nah, hell nah.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. You said, I mean, I probably should have gone back on YouTube and watched all this shit that happened at a certain point, but you said you ran OJ out the hood. What happened with that situation?
Man, I don't even want to talk about that shit, man. For real.
You can't even give us an overall general idea of what might have happened?
Hey, man, I'm still in the hood. That's all you need to know. Ain't nobody ran me off.
Okay.
So we're going to cut that shit there right there. You know what I'm saying?
But is it weird being from some place that is so famous for a certain set of rappers and some of those rappers are still claiming that place even though they're not really from there or what? It's an interesting dynamic.
I don't know, man. The only thing I can say is keep it real with yourself. For real. That's all I got there. So keep that shit a brick, man. That's what I do.
Did you ever have any kind of dialogue with Gucci in terms of the little comments you guys had going on the internet?
I ain't stand shouter. I ain't got no smoke with shouter. You feel me? Niggas know me in the city. If I got smoke, nigga know I'm gonna goddamn push the issue about anything. So, you feel me? I ain't shouter good.
Gucci Mane's good.
Yeah, he's straight. You
But
feel me?
do you think it's weird for him to say that he's like the king of Boulder Crest, the king of Zone 6 type shit?
Other than that situation right there, he's straight.
Okay.
You from the hood? We salute you.
There you go. You grow up listening to Gucci?
Yeah, hell yeah. What the fuck? I ain't one of these lame man niggas like this and be like, oh, fuck a nigga and all that. Man, hell no. Hell yeah. I still listen to his shit. No, I don't listen to his new shit. You feel me? I can't get jiggy with that shit. But all the old shit, yeah, you pull it right up, nigga. The whole block will be beating that shit. Ain't shit changed.
You can't listen to music that come from somebody who like doesn't do drugs and isn't like living all crazy or what?
Hey, I listen to everybody's music. It just, I be laughing at some nigga music, like the niggas that be talking all that gangster shit, and they ain't on that type of shit. You feel me? But you know what I mean? Motherfucker don't know. It be outside looking in. See, I'm an inside nigga. You feel me? Like I'm really, you know what I mean, in this shit. You feel me? So outside motherfucker don't be knowing, but I'm really be in the street, so I really be knowing what be going on. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know. Shit be funny to me. It's a couple real niggas in the city though.
Who else? Who you fuck with like in terms of people that you got real relationships with?
I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody really for the city. Like everybody cool and shit, you know what I mean? But I ain't no people person. Like I don't really kick it around with everybody. I really think motherfucker be thinking I be on some like the bullshit type shit. Like, but I really am a chill motherfucker.
What kind of bullshit you mean?
I don't know. Like, I guess niggas just think I be on the bullshit all day. You feel me?
Do people think you're grimy? Like,
I get. You feel me? Cause I got money, but I still move like I don't. You feel what I'm saying? Like the way how, you know what I mean? Like, it's just some shit like I'm not attracted to. Like, I ain't with the jewelry and all the flashy shit. I ain't with the going in there buying the Gucci shoes and the Balenciagas and all this type of shit and shit. Ooh, I got some
clean ones. All right.
I keep them some warm. Yeah.
You were never into the designer trend?
Only designer you gonna see me with on is a belt. That's the most design I'm aware.
Right.
You feel me? You might look up and catch me with some designer shoes or some shit. You feel me? And it gonna be some low key shit. I ain't no out person. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna be like, when you see me, if I were to have on a whole designer outfit, you wouldn't even know that I got a designer outfit on. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't finna have my shit showing type shit. You feel me? Like, I'm a, you know what I mean? I can't help it. I'm just a low key ass type of person.
That's a weird rat race to get involved in. You got to buy all these $800 shoes every weekend.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nigga can afford that shit. I can afford the shit, but I don't want the shit. You feel me? And I get a lot more money too.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, people are taking out loans to do that shit.
What? Man, shit be
Payday
crazy
loans.
for the shoes, man. For real, nigga be like, this shit, I ain't even paid the rent. But like this here, but I got to get them shoes that week. You know what, Sam? I be like, man, you know your bitch finna fuck next week when you buy them shoes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's a place for rappers who don't want to necessarily be like competing for having the most jewelry, for having the craziest clothes and shit. It's like, yeah, that shit is really popular right now, but I feel like you get a whole different fan base if you could kind of like appeal to people that are trying to that are attracted to shit that's a little bit more low key.
Yeah. Well, I ain't in no competition with nobody anyway.
Right.
Only thing I want to do is get some money. That's the only thing I'm chasing is the goddamn bag. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't chasing the fame and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, long as I know them folk know my music, they fuck with me. When I step on that stage, they saying that shit word for word. I know I'm doing something right. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Yeah, your shit is crazy. Like, your music, I don't know. It's like I was trying to explain earlier why I fuck with Young Nudy so tough and why so many people that I know listen to your shit so much. It's
Shit,
hard
a lot
to
of
explain.
folks sleeping on me though.
You feel that?
I think it's because of the way I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just low key as here. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't out there. Like, I don't be everywhere in everybody pictures and taking pictures with everybody and all that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't really do all that, huh?
I don't be. I be low key.
You don't got the green hair and the face tattoos.
No. Hell no. I ain't got not one tattoo on my body. Motherfucker, swear you'll think if I wasn't rapping and you know me in the street wise and you never seen my face, you'll be thinking in your head like that probably a big nigga with tattoos and all this type of shit. That what the police used to think. But nah, hell no, I ain't got no tattoo, none of that shit. I don't care for that shit. And I ain't never liked the tattoos and shit anyway. You feel me?
Me neither. Shit's gross.
What? You tatted like a motherfucker.
No,
shit, bro.
but I'm saying,
tatted like a Mexican.
tatted like a Mexican. That's a fucking legendary Gucci bar right there. Oh man, my favorite Gucci song is only we're gonna do that. He got a song called White Man. Drunker than a white man.
Oh, drunker than a white man.
That's what he just keeps saying on it. It's so funny. Like, you really think white people get that much drunker than everybody else? You think?
I listen to that Money Bad Shout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's all classics. I've been hanging out with Z Money, and he just has his phone on YouTube whenever he's driving around, and he just taps random Gucci old ass songs all day off his phone. That's all he listens to.
Yeah.
I never heard him listen to any new shit by anybody.
Nah, nah.
Yo, I want to talk about like how you came into the music world, because I know a lot of people that you're kind of around, like people like Man that I met and stuff, but I'm interested how you got into this shit.
Well, shit, I've been like play rapping, but I would never taking that shit serious. Because one of my folks, he always had it done, like had the motivation for me, been seeing it like, boy, yeah, I can do this shit. You just gotta stay on it. Niggas got there, get studio time. I ain't never used to go to that motherfucker. None of that shit. You feel me?
They get you studio time and you wouldn't go? You were one of those dudes?
Yeah, they were way before like I'm talking about, you feel what I'm saying? Like nigga really full blown, you hear me? So it like I wasn't really studying no rap shit. That shit wouldn't come across my mind, period. That shit was like, fuck a rap. Like, nigga, that shit, what a rap nigga is, I could take something from his ass. You know what I'm saying?
So you were robbing a lot before you were rapping?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But, what is it calling me? But, yeah.
Calling my phone.
Anyway, though, like, I wouldn't study no rap shit like that. My folk would just kept telling me try to do that shit, you feel me? So
Who, like your uncle and his friends or some shit?
one of the little old school niggas I fuck with. You feel me? Out of all the old school niggas that's from the neighborhood, this is the only old school nigga like that fuck with me. You feel me? Like everybody fuck with me, but I'm talking about like that fuck with me like he'll come kick it around me for more than goddamn 30 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? You know how some old niggas, they look at it like, come around these niggas might try to rob me or try to take something from me or some shit like that. You feel me? Like, shout don't give a fuck.
I feel like in Atlanta, it's such a culture of like older dudes trying to get young dudes to rap that anybody who has got a little bit of talent at a young age, they probably heard the sales pitch from an older dude. True or false?
You said what now?
That like the old heads, like in Atlanta in particular, the older heads, there's so many dudes that kind of know the music business. So if you're a younger dude that even got a little bit of talent in terms of the rap shit, that you're more likely than not already going to have it proposed to
The
you.
old heads trying to rap, goddamn.
What do you say?
In Atlanta, the old heads trying to rap.
Still? Nah, they got to know that it ain't for them
Atlanta
eventually,
is.
right?
I'm telling you how Atlanta is now. The niggas with the money trying to rap. Like, you feel me? They might have a nigga sitting right next to them that fires a motherfucker that they can invest their money in. But they rather rap they damn self. You feel what I'm saying? But they shit probably straight bullshit. But they just like, I got the money, so they gonna eat it up. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, you got some motherfucker that be out there that like me. You feel me? I don't judge motherfuckers out there. Well, I judge certain motherfuckers. It depends on what you talking about with your music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, like, I don't really judge motherfuckers out their music because I like music. I like flows and shit and the way shit sound and shit. Like the way motherfuckers be flowing when they doing their music and shit. That shit be hard. Like, I just love flows.
Like you actually like the rapping element of it, which is something that a lot of people kind of are missing.
Yeah, man. See, some motherfuckers be thinking all about that hardcore shit like that. What it is, them big word punchlines and all that shit. And I ain't with all that shit. I like the flow. I'm a have fun rapper. Like, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say on this motherfucker. You feel me? I ain't finna be sitting here trying to think too hard, trying to say some old crazy shit. You feel me? Like, all that lyrical shit. Now, I'm gonna say something real fast. Yeah, bitch suck my dick. They like that.
Yeah, but you have a way of saying shit that's like normal shit, but you just make it sound crazy. Like you just make it sound different.
Yeah. There been time where I go in that bitch and I talk.
Just talk.
And the way I talk, that I turn the talk into a rap. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know if everybody can do that shit. I can do a lot of shit with that music though. Like, my flow game crazy.
Is that from just rapping in the streets like when you were young?
I don't even know where the hell that shit come from. When I get in the booth, I just turn into a transformer type shit. Like I transform into a whole rapper. Like, all the other shit just leave me. I just be a full-blown rapper. It be over with.
Right, you just get in there. You just get in the zone.
Get in the zone, I be gone.
How often do you record?
Probably like I'd say about 3 times a week.
Okay, where you record at?
Like pad work.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more places I record at the most. There's a couple other studios, but pad work the most. I love pad work. They the most expensive though. Like, they hire some motherfucker.
For real?
But like they say, you gotta pay for what you want though.
It's true. You get loaded when you go in the booth? You get loaded when you go in there in the studio, or how hard do you party?
Oh hell yeah, I smoke a lot of weed. I got to get high. I'm smoking every goddamn song that I do. And I keep all my ad-libs in my song. You gonna hear me coughing and talking and all that shit. I don't take none of that shit out. They like that shit. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love coughing since Wu-Tang. I feel like Wu-Tang was the first ones I heard coughing on a beat, and my mom heard it when I was like 5th grade, and she was like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
They get high.
They were getting high.
Too much smoke went out right now.
But you ever, do you feel like lean or doing drugs in general, though? Is that part of the studio environment for you?
Nah, hell nah, cause shit, I just like to rap, period. You feel me? If it come down to it, like, it once upon a time when I was on probation and the folks on my ass so hard that I wasn't taking no drugs. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the studio. I made the song I made that shit sober.
Really?
No drugs, period. I'm on that time about your bitch wanna fuck on the drugs and all this shit. Motherfucker don't even know I'm sober as a goddamn fish in that motherfucker.
That's a fish. But do you feel like rappers feel like if I'm gonna make a song that like where I'm basically talking about fucking girls and drinking lean, that they got to be drinking lean and like have girls in the studio and stuff? That's kind of crazy. You did it sober.
I mean, yeah, to do that sober shit, all that type of shit, I was living it and doing it. And once I got damn wiggle around my probation, I was back doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wiggle.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Fuck. What do you like? What do you got coming? Everybody's talking about the new.
About that?
Yeah. Everybody wants to know when it's coming out. When I asked for reader questions, that's like the main thing that they just kept asking over and over.
Slime Out 3. Shit. I tell you what, if they're a real fan and they fuck with me, then if you know when Slime Out 1 came out, then you know when Slime Out 3 coming out.
This is like on a yearly basis?
It's just a special day for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of holidays that are coming up.
Man, this day changed my life, man.
4th of July? You a big patriot? No.
This day changed my life. This the day that it changed everything for me. Like, as a, not music-wise, but as a goddamn, me as a person, like, a lot of shit I had to change and move different. Like, you feel me? I just had to do better.
What, you get shot or something?
Hell, fuck no. Like, shit. Oh, boy, I love God to death. I thank him to death, boy. I ain't goddamn... I ain't did over a year in jail, and goddamn, I ain't never been shot before, and I thank God for it every day, 24/7, like, facts, like, you feel me, like, nigga like me, boy, shit on, glad to be out here, boy. That's why I love this rap shit, like, keeping nigga ass out the street, nigga ain't even gotta be on all that shit, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, some motherfuckers still judge a nigga from his past, so they still think a nigga be on all that type of shit, but nigga don't even be on that shit. I be on some goddamn, I'm finna fight this switch up. I be on some goddamn chill shit. Get some money, stay out the way, slide through my neighborhood, fuck around with everybody, you know what I mean? Take my ass home, smoke my weed, chill in the house, go to the studio, do some shows, same routine all over again, go buy some sneakers and shit like that and shit. I don't really be doing shit, you feel me?
Is it hard for you to stay out of trouble? Like now that you're in the position that you're in, is it kind of hard for you to like stay away from bad things?
Like, boy, the devil be working for real, boy, cause he be throwing shit at a nigga, boy. You feel me? But I just be like, I be dodging that shit. You feel me? He don't throw that too hard that way. He know I be like he know I'ma bite down on that shit. You feel me? But motherfucker be throwing shit out there, boy. But I just be like, shh. You know what I mean, let that slide. Gonna go around that. You feel me? Did bigger than that. You feel me? Making that move be the best move.
Facts.
All the time.
Some guy asked me the other day, he goes like, yo, could you get me 800 oxys? I'm like, I mean, I guess I could ask around. So I asked like one dude, I just said it to one of my friends. I'm like, yo, do you know anyone who get that? And he goes, you don't know that dude that well. You got to watch out with anybody asking you about some shit like that. I'm like,
out the blue.
I'm like, wow, that's a really good point. I never thought about that. You could get set up like that, like somebody just trying to get you to connect them to somebody.
Set up, these niggas be the police, nigga. That shit running so high in the city right now. Rats, them bitches everywhere. They in the sewer, they in the house, they sleeping in the bed. Then they making money. They sleeping in penthouse, kicking back with their feet up.
For real?
Rats, man.
Air them out. Who?
I'm talking about these rats. Them bitches everywhere. For real, them bitches be in plain sight. I'm talking about riding Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Bugattis and shit, all type of, man.
You're making me paranoid.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. These rats everywhere. You cannot trust these motherfuckers. You got to know when you see a rat, you got to know how to smell that motherfucker. You got to know how that bitch move.
How do you spot it? I have no idea.
How you spot a rat?
Yeah.
Shit, a nigga that always trying to be in a nigga business, want to know too much, talk too much. You feel me? I always being too goddamn weird and shit, nigga. I don't like niggas when your phone always ring all the time, your ass running outside. Nigga, I'm thinking you're 12. I don't give a fuck.
You ever have a problem where you found out that somebody who you were actually good friends with was snitching?
Yeah, what?
Let's hear about
it. Go through
it.
that shit now. I don't even want to talk about that shit. The nigga go through that type of shit now, like for real. Like, but you be shocked, you be hurt, you be like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah.
For real.
They're wilding out there.
That go one on right now. That nigga TJ, he'll snitch. That nigga stay snitching. Snitch ass nigga.
They put the camera on and we covered it up. We can't see you on this camera. Don't worry. They don't know about him hating. All right. So wait, you got this old head who was trying to get you into rapping and stuff. And then how did you actually start to like make moves? Who'd you meet that like was important, or like when did you start to put music out that people fucked with?
What I put out for? Like when folk just really started like just trying to fuck with me.
Yeah, well,
like,
when did you first start releasing music, or like what was it? How long did it take for you to decide you actually wanted to put shit out there?
I don't know. I want to say goddamn after add that. Feel me? That what really got me goddamn like. That's why I always say like I salute my cousin to the fullest. Like I always salute Seven. Like shout, I always tell him like, bro, yeah, need to goddamn rap. Like know how to rap. You feel me? Nigga don't goddamn do this shit overnight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But shit, you still do this shit. You feel me? I always still be like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't studying that shit, cuz I'm trying to goddamn raw, you feel me? As long as ain't nobody fucking with you, cuz you got a boy, you doing your thing, you feel me? But I always be like, man, fuck that shit. Fuck all that street shit. That shit gonna be there forever. Goddamn, do this shit, make some money out of this shit, you feel me? Woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, shit, you know what I mean?
So what was it like when you saw Savage start blowing up? Because his shit happened fast.
I mean, shit, you know. I was just looking at shit like that shit a blessing, shit. Cuz goddamn, for where he coming from, shit, I salute him. He doing that motherfucking thing.
And what he was rapping about and how he was rapping, because he didn't do anything to try to be commercial or nothing.
Hey, man, ain't no commercial niggas around this motherfucker.
But he put out like the grimiest rap mixtape that you could ever imagine and blew the fuck up off it, off of no smiling, no laughing. He's actually like, the public perception of 21 Savage now is a lot more like they see him as more of a person. People forget when he first came out, people were looking at him like he was just a straight serial killer or something. Like his whole vibe was just scary as fuck.
My boy bossed up, man. You feel me? My boy, he like to, you know, shout to get on his bed and man shit. He like to dress up and all that type of shit and shit. He be trying to tell me be on that type of shit. You know, I ain't with all that type of shit.
Right.
Yeah, nah, you feel me?
You know, it's funny when that FaceTime that you were doing with him, when he was saying like, oh, I just went to the club by myself the other day. I seen him in the mall a couple months ago by himself. Yeah, he just pulled up. Because I was outside the mall talking to Lil Pump, who was in a Wraith, even though he doesn't have a license. And then Savage just pulls up, takes one look over, he's like, what up? And then just dips into the mall.
About he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, me, you know what I mean? All reason why I probably don't be around too much by myself when I like go out play. When I'm in the streets and shit like that, I'm by myself. But when I like go out and shit like that, where I'm finna see fans and all that type of shit and shit, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? My folk gonna wanna come cause off the niggas know me. You feel what I'm saying? The niggas know like when I'm by myself, I'm me. Like I'm me. You feel what I'm saying? So a nigga
Well, we were talking about
you feel me? Like nigga.
When 21 said, I just went to the club by myself, we were talking about it right after, and like somebody was like, yeah, he went to the white club by himself. And I'm like, that probably is how you explain that. Because he probably ain't worried about anything happening to him at a white club out here.
White club, black club, he went in that bitch by his goddamn self. You touch him, your ass gonna die, bitch.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like 21 could go to a fucking Bootsy Bellows or some shit, and it's like, I've been to those clubs a million times. I've never once thought that something violent was going to happen to me because it's all a bunch of, this is not the types of people that are going to.
Goddamn, you know what I mean? It really just, you know what I mean? Niggas really go a lot of places by themselves. You know what I mean? It's you. It's your respect. It's how you carry yourself. You feel me? Like, you got to give respect to get that shit. You feel me? Like, if a nigga disrespect you, nigga already know the fuck how that shit go. You feel me? But, like, nigga like we be on like nigga be on some chill shit. Nigga don't be on no bully shit. You feel me? None of that type of shit. So nigga see like when they see a nigga, they be like, oh, shout out in the real, but them niggas be on some chill shit. Like they ain't even on all that like that extra shit. You feel me? Just nigga get on that shit though. You feel me? Like when a nigga get on it, you better be ready for that shit. But other than that type of shit, like, nigga ain't even, you feel me?
So was 21 the first person that you knew who actually became like a famous, successful rapper?
Nah, hell nah.
Who?
I know another.
Who else? Oh God! Everybody in the room's like, oh boy.
Yeah, I knew another rapper, man. I mean, you know.
Who we talking about? Somebody you don't get along with now?
Oh, nah, I could never get along with a rat. But nah, fuck that nigga. I don't even want to talk about that nigga ass, man. You feel me? We ain't gonna talk about that nigga ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
I should have done some more research.
Oh, I should have did some more research. Shout out to he just did some more research. Now, shit like this get kept in the street, man. You
Yeah,
feel
see,
me?
that's always the problem.
Yeah, man.
Do podcasts and people are like,
anything with shit, nigga keep that shit in the street. You feel me? Like, nigga ain't I don't broadcast shit. Period. You feel me? Though I telling folk with the Gucci Man shit, like, I ain't got no smoke shot, because if it was smoke shot, I wouldn't even be on the internet, period. You feel me? Like, nigga ain't with that shit, man. You know what I mean?
But in terms of you having that issue with Gucci, is it kind of just irrelevant because he's such a, I mean, he don't live in Atlanta. He's huge. It's just nothing's going to happen, so it is what it is.
I mean, shit, it is what it is. I mean, anybody can be touched, though. I
True.
always know that shit. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You know what I mean? About how you move.
And if Gucci really had a problem with you, you'd probably...
Man,
you didn't
we
have
ain't
to
even
deal with
gonna
it,
go
right? You're making me think that shit did happen or that things have occurred, but I guess
Nah, hell no.
it's more of a private conversation.
Nah, hell nah. Hell nah.
Interesting. All right, but so when you saw Savage blowing the fuck up, did that make you feel like, damn, I could actually do this too?
Nah, hell nah. He wasn't never on no shit like, oh, he rap, I want to rap. Hell nah, he was already blowing up. I was still like, fuck that rap shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I did add that shit. When we did add that, we had done already did the song. Like, he didn't even want to drop the song. He wanted to shoot a video and drop the song. So I'm at the spot. I'm at one of my little spot goddamn when I was still doing my shit. You feel me? So he called me like, man, come do the video, cuz I'm in the apartment, come do the video. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to do no motherfucking video, bro. I'm really like, fuck that shit, bro. So he like, that nigga like, he started talking shit like, bro, you lame as hell, bro. You don't want to do that, goddamn whoop, 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 man. You goddamn come do this shit, bro. This shit ain't gonna do you nothing like 30 minutes of your time type shit. You feel
I can't believe he had to convince you. Like, you really weren't fucking with the rap shit like that, huh?
Hell nah, I really won. Then I came and did the shit. And then the funny part about it, when I came and did the shit, I had fun. Like, you look at the ad that video, I was laughing like hell. You feel me? This shit supposed to be gangster. Everybody supposed to be mugging and shit. We out there laughing like a motherfucker. This shit was fun, though. You feel me?
And then the success of that just kind of motivated you?
Nah, shit, I just, out of that shit, it was just like, shit, all right, boom. The music shit started going. I really still wasn't standing shit, but, you know, I got an Instagram, so like, you feel me? My cousin I shouted him out, so motherfucker knew I'm here. So when I see his shit, motherfucker coming to my Instagram, tell me like, oh yeah, you can rap, we fuck with your shit. You alright? You feel me? So I'm like, shit, I might fuck with this shit. You feel me? Like, don't take this shit serious. So I made a goddamn song on my own.
Which one was that?
It's a shit called 30 Hangout. I regret making that motherfucker. That shit got me locked up in there, goddamn.
Really? What, the video or the lyrics?
The video.
Just for the guns or what?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I told them it was props. That shit was fake.
They didn't buy it? They know. Like, they can look at the video and tell that it's not a prop, right?
Oh, goddamn, no, man. That fucked up, man. You know.
But so what? Did they fucking raid you and find the guns that were in the video or some shit?
Nah, hell no. It was a long story, you know what I mean? But, you know, everything evolved around with a bunch of fucking... You got to watch these rats, man. Them motherfuckers are everywhere. You feel me? Straight up. But the silent niggas always come home every time, you feel me? Like, shit, you gotta do them, keep your mouth closed. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I laugh at them folk when I see them.
When you went to jail for a year, it was because of that shit?
What? When I went to jail for a year.
I thought you said you went to jail for a year.
I ain't went to jail for a year. I said I ain't never spent no more than a year in jail, period.
Okay.
Like, no time like that.
Everything combined?
Like,
less than a year.
Less than a year, like, period. Man, hey.
Hey.
Freedom. Move right. Move light. Don't move wrong.
You seem pretty thankful for your freedom for somebody who hasn't necessarily like lost it in the past for extended periods of time. You seem like you're really out here enjoying life.
Hell yeah, boy. I ain't gonna even lie, boy. For real, for real. Man, have you ever been on probation?
No.
Just for probation, and them motherfuckers, you in the motherfucker locked up for probation, and they want you so bad for a whole bunch of other shit that they can't pin on you. You feel what I'm saying? So motherfucker get to have the judge get to talk crazy like 12 years and all that type of stupid ass shit. You let you for like, man, I thought I was in that bit for a technical. Goddamn, I ain't give y'all no money.
Right.
My pee with dirt or some shit like that.
And they just start trying to hit you with everything.
Man, it be a whole bunch of other extra shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, that just boiled down to, you know what I mean? Like, you can't trust everybody. Everybody's your friend. Niggas be rats out here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but a lot of my mistakes I don't learn. So I don't learn so much from the motherfuckers. So I still got buddies that I fuck with, but I don't fuck with them. There's a couple niggas that I fuck with, but I don't trust them. Period. You feel me? Like, I can fuck with you, but I don't trust you. You feel me? There's a lot of niggas I look at them like I just see a whole tail hanging out the back of their ass. Like, oh, that's a rat right there. I'm scared of them motherfuckers, y'all. For real, bro. The worst thing a nigga can do is tell on you, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
No, that's crazy. I can't even imagine. Like, that's got to fuck you up in the head.
That's why you need to stick to doing this shit right here. This type of shit right here. You don't need to be doing no street shit.
Yeah.
Where your other little white homeboy? He look like he probably tell on your ass.
No, he's fucked up. I'm not telling him, actually. He seems like...
Oh, you the snitch?
Well, he's the one with all the guns and shit.
What the fuck? Oh, man.
Nah, they're all legal. They're all legal. It's all right. Nah, but like he got in a fucking argument on his motorcycle with a dude, like cut him off or some shit, and he fucking stabbed the guy's tire.
What?
I'm like, you're crazy, bro.
Oh, he the crazy.
I know.
You need to get out there and stay. Yeah, you need to stay right here, and he stay in the back. He don't need to be seen on the camera. Period.
That's a good point. You gotta have those guys who aren't on camera, right?
Fucking right.
No.
Fucking right.
I like that. That's good. That's good advice right there. All right. So who else you fuck with out of Atlanta right now?
I don't know. Out of music, I listen to a lot of folk music though, but I don't really be fucking with nobody. I fuck with my boy Cardi. Playboy Cardi, like
Cardi hard.
outside, like Savage, that my family, that my cousin, you feel me? But outside, like just a rapper that I just fuck with on some shit, like Cardi fuck with me, you feel me? But
When you saw Savage dating Amber Rose, did that make you think like, damn, I need me a famous girl?
hell no, I ain't look, man. Cuz don't give a fuck. Shout out Free Nash. Shout ain't bullshit. You feel me? But me, you know what I mean?
You couldn't do it?
What, like deal with them type of
Date a girl who's like more famous than you. You can't go anywhere. Everybody knows her.
Nigga. You ain't hear me? I ain't with that shit.
Right.
I don't want no bitch with the billion likes and shit and all that. You feel me? I'm just chill. You feel me? Low key, regular bitch. You feel me? Build a bell.
Build up.
Yes, sir.
You rather make your own?
Build a motherfucking bell, man. You know.
See, I think about that sometimes. You know, like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, you can just find a girl that works at Wendy's or some shit, buy her a Gucci bag, buy her.
Went to hell, nah. Bitch cannot start.
Oh,
No. Fuck
no?
Nah.
What kind? Where she got to work? Like in certain,
Where
like
the fuck she at?
Fridays or
Can't be
something?
No goddamn Wendy.
No. See,
Can't be
that's
no
my goal. Take her out the Wendy's.
I'll take her out the Wendy's.
Yeah. And you take her shopping. You get her the Fashion Nova discount code and everything.
Nah, I'm talking about like, bitch, help you build yourself, get you some money, get something going on, then you get some money, we both ball together.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you can help her like invest in herself. You don't want to have to be buying her everything.
Hell nah, bitch, you what?
Yeah, but don't you feel like if you met a girl and you were fucking with her, but she was broke, that at a certain point, like you can't really be bringing her out in public around all your friends and shit if she got shitty clothes on and stuff.
Man, bitch not even finna, bitch not even finna come out with no shitty clothes. Period. Like,
She got to stay in the house until she could get something nice.
you know, I ain't that mean of a nigga. I buy a bitch out. You feel me? Ain't that? You feel me? But
You ever bought a bag for some pussy?
what? Hell no, I don't pay for no motherfucking pussy, man. What? These hoes gonna fuck for free, dog. You know?
Yeah, but I'm sure you hear rappers talking about buying bags for girls.
You said what?
I'm sure you hear all these rappers talking about buying bags for girls. I can't relate either. Oh, I bought my girl some bags, but that's my girl.
Yeah, nah, I ain't buying no bitch no bag, bitch. You want some money? Oh shit, you shit. That nigga you just fuck, he got some money in that bitch. Put me on to him, bitch. You want some money? Nah, I'll just talk shit.
No, it's good. I actually like asking you things that I know you're gonna be like, what? Just so I can get you going, hell no. Like when you go, hell no. That's like really entertaining. Like I gotta just keep asking you things that I know you're gonna say no to, because then when you deny it, it's like funnier.
Oh, that man, you're crazy. He want to know some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got a girlfriend or not?
I got a girlfriend now. Hell nah.
You don't do that?
I don't trade these bitch. I got a bitch I talk to though.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Talk to her. That's all.
Be cool. You know what I mean? I got bitches, you know, some bitches, a lot of bitches out here cool, you feel me? But girlfriend, I ain't on that shit right now. That shit there. Bitches then, hey man, hold on, turn me to a savage for real. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, you got your heart broken?
bitch done did me so wrong, man. I swear. Shit. She hurt.
Really?
Hurt her too.
No, I've been hurt too, man.
Oh, the bitch.
I was single for like 7 years before my girlfriend now. I couldn't get into it for a while. What'd you say? What? Come on.
I'm thinking about some shit and that, you know what I mean?
You got a little bit of weed crumbs on the Tommy logo for the record.
You know, some reef.
Just a little bit of reefer. So what do you think of this Bear Woods OG right here? Are you going to enjoy this tonight or what?
Man, that shit's great. That shit's great. I thought you were going to smoke that motherfucker with me.
Oh, no. I hate smoking when I'm doing interviews. I start to get all confused and weird and shit. Yeah.
What the hell you be doing?
I don't know. I just start to like panic. I start to like forget the shit. Like, because in my head right now, it's like I have a bunch of things kind of in my head.
Look like you would smoke and forget the shit, and then you'd be trying to say shit. You'd be like, fuck! What the fuck is this?
Nah, I won't freak out.
Fuck! What the fuck?
Nah, I just can't think of shit to say and everything. I get all fucking quiet. And, like, I just don't want to talk once I get high as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, we sit here on live stream at night sometimes just watching people's music videos and shit. I'll get so high, I can't think of a goddamn thing to say.
You got?
You know?
Yeah, man. Well, shit, I don't know what to say. Ain't nothing wrong with getting high and shit. You be spaced out. Shit, that what I be.
No, it's good. But when you got to sit here and like maintain the conversation and keep the energy going, it's like I would kind of rather not be super high.
Yeah. See, like right now, if I was sober right now, we'd been done with the interview.
It'd be over. You probably fade me already.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like that, yeah, like, man, y'all. What that's all you got to add me? All right, fuck this shit. Time to go, man.
I did an interview with a rapper a couple years ago who fell asleep. He smoked a blunt, fell asleep in the middle of the interview.
What? Now he was on more than weed.
Nah, because he's from Florida. He comes out here, he smokes a blunt of the real weed.
Oh yeah.
I'm fucked up.
I ain't even cap. You know, that shit was like that for me when I first ever came to LA. Like smoking all that Georgia weed, and they come out here listen, motherfucker, this shit pure. Man, good God Almighty.
We got that raw. We got that raw out here.
I throw it up.
You threw up.
Yeah, y'all got that pure. Pure. I'm talking about pure, goddamn shit ain't even been stepped.
You threw up off just smoking weed?
Man, yeah, I smoked a whole bunch of that shit.
That's fire. I only ever threw up off fucking eating weed.
Off who?
I've eaten cookies and shit.
Oh, you throw it up all that
The
shit?
edibles, yeah, they got me.
A lot of motherfuckers be goddamn be like, they be telling me I be hallucinating and shit, all that shit.
I wasn't hallucinating, but I remember I ate a fucking big ass weed cookie and then I ate all this fucking sushi and then I was in the back of my friend's car. I just got so motion sickness. I fucking puked all over the back of that shit. I had to give him like $200 to get the shit cleaned.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn. All right, so what do we need to know about the Young Nudy movement and what we could look forward to and what's going on and everything?
Shit, Slime Ball 3. Shit. You know, then motherfucker know how, you know what I mean? I don't know. Shit, Slime Ball 3, that's the best motherfucking thing I can tell a motherfucker right now, just to tell you the truth.
Facts.
I don't want to tell a motherfucker too much. But that's enough to tell you right now.
You think it's going to take things to a different level?
What, Slime Ball 3? My shit always go up another level every time I drop. You feel me? You know what I mean? It always gonna go bigger and bigger. You feel me? I ain't in the rush for my shit. I like the way my shit go. You feel what I'm saying? I'm getting money. You feel me? Getting a lot of money for the show. You feel me?
A lot of dope.
Yeah. Smoke a lot of dope.
Whole lot of money, whole lot of dope, whole lot of fucking bars.
Yeah, man.
Rap bars, not
Rap
Zans.
bar, not the Xanax bar.
No more Zans 2018?
Yeah, I don't fuck with all them Xan shit. None of the junky shit.
I feel like a lot of people really like turned away from Zans over the last year.
Man, cause Xan's like some junky shit to me. Like,
Yeah.
see motherfuckers on Xan, they be sitting us, they be standing right here in the middle of your face, nodding off and shit. Be sleep, motherfucker fall asleep anywhere. You feel me? You go in the goddamn pocket. They don't know who went in their pocket. You feel me?
I mean, you said you went to a funeral off Xans and didn't remember it.
Yeah, I was geeked up tripping one of my folks shit. For real. I woke up the next day like, oh shit, I gotta goddamn go to my folks funeral. My mama like the funeral yesterday. I was like, damn, but I took that many goddamn saying, you feel what I'm saying? I was geeked up and shit, you know. In a short time, a lot of shit, other funerals started goddamn coming back to my head. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel my brother then reminded me of shit. They said I was tripping and shit.
Somebody who's never done Xans could probably never imagine like how you could do all that and then not like remember it, but it totally makes sense to me. I can completely imagine that.
Nah, they were one of my real personal folk, like my, you know what I mean? I look at folk like my family, you feel what I'm saying? So I took that shit to the heart. So I took a lot of drugs, you feel what I'm saying? I took a lot of them motherfuckers. Bunch of Xan, talking about the jacket weight. Real, boy. Ooh, I was geeked up too. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I was high as a motherfucker, boy. Yes,
You gotta leave that era behind, man. Shit's scary.
yeah, man. You can't be fucking around with drugs and shit, especially being on that shit heavy and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
We know somebody that just died off of fake Xans too, so like a brand new one a couple weeks ago. Fake Xans, that's a bad epidemic right there.
All them fake Xan, yeah. Motherfucker dying all them fake ass Xan.
Yep.
For real.
Rest in peace, Lil Peep.
Oh, Lil P.
Lil Peep.
Oh, Lil P.
That's what happened to him,
yeah.
All right, what else do we need to know before we wrap this up?
Shit. Slime Ball 3 finna bomb out. Goddamn. I don't know. I advise everybody to just get some money.
Well said.
That's well said, ain't it? For real. That's about all
Get yourself some money.
Get some goddamn money, man.
$5.
Yeah, man. Even if it's for $5, man, you made it. It's yours. You're getting you some money. That's all that matters. Simple as that. Make sure you pray to God too. That's number one. Do that before you get the money first. You feel me? Then once you're done it and you done getting the money, make sure you thank him for it. You feel me? Make sure you shoot him something every now and then too.
Yeah, shoot God some money.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And us.
What?
Either way, shoot us some money too.
Nah, hell nah.
All right, yo, Young Nudy, Slide Ball shit, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes.
Yeah, all that shit. Well,
All that
you
shit.
talking about that shit.
Peace.
Peace, family.
I'm rolling like an alpha, look at yo. I'm rolling like an alpha, look at yo.